Hello and welcome to the Temple of Tomes with your host, Indie Comics Jones. Today is September 25th, 2021. This is episode 418. Blade Runner Origins is what we're looking at today. This is the 6th issue in this arc or storyline. It comes out from Titan Comics and it comes in at a whopping $3.99. Now, I've been kind of enjoying this, but this issue, I think, makes me want to stop reading it. I'm just kind of tired of it. I think the premise is awesome. How the first Blade Runners came into existence. I think that's a great bottom storyline, and you could really go into so many different directions. However, getting in the way of the story here are many, let's say, a lot of the issues that we see today as set up as stumbling blocks to just, after a while, you're just like, just get back to the story, and they're just continually moving away from the story. So we're going to go through the book a little bit here. I'll point out some things that are going on. But first off, let's take a look at who worked on it. Writers on this are Kay Perkins and Mello Brown. The art is by Fernando Dagnino. Colors by Marco Lesko, and letters by Jim Campbell, edited by David Leitch. Okay, and the creative consultants are Michael Green and Mike Johnson. I believe they worked on the Blade Runner 2019. I think that was what it was called. That arc for this. Okay, so what is happening is we get the nice update on the Tyrell Corporation and the Nexus number 5 generation. And the number 5 generation apparently is going cuckoo and coercing the Generation 4s to also kind of go cuckoo. And apparently this is being taken to the slums of Los Angeles, 2009. Now, one of the things you're going to notice right off the bat is obviously it's supposed to be the future, and Los Angeles looks nothing like this. In fact, it looks like we've got one white woman in the whole thing, and she is the bad guy, and perhaps a replicant herself. We do have one apparently white man that is a transvestite, I believe, or transgender, I'm not sure. But everybody else is racial or interracial or whatever. So it gets old pretty quick, and we've had the tropes. We've had the black female scientist. We're gonna get the black females with the shaved heads. Just the total things that just keep coming up again and again. It's getting old. What they have managed to do is put every race and gender type into this book and really suppressing the whole replicant story. They're trying to use all these different interracial type things, not interracial, but intragender scenarios as kind of a analogy for replicants as well, and it just really doesn't work. It just slows the whole story down. So not a lot of action in this book. The art in it has been really good all the way through. I think that's one of the things that really has kept me going. You can take a look at the art here. It's just really nice, the way that the light plays off the mirror there. All the way through, I have no problems with the art. As you can see, we start getting the shaved sides, and some of them are pretty goofy. Yeah, I just kind of lost interest. Now, one of the things that happened here was, I think his name's Asa. He's Asian, and his sister was a scientist at the Tyrell Corporation. She found out she was going to get killed or something like that. So Apparently, she committed suicide but put her consciousness into one of the replicants, and it happens to be a male, a white male. So it's kind of like this gender swap, race swap, thing going on. Other than that, not too much going on here. I mean, it's in Los Angeles. It's raining a lot, apparently, a lot more than it really does rain in Los Angeles. And we just get this, I don't know, we get a little bit of action here, which is good. He kicks a few people's butts because he hits some weights in his coat. And and then we get this guy attacking, and somehow the police find out, and they're in there. Or this are either the police or the Tyrell company, and everybody just kind of jumps out the windows. And that's pretty much, as I recall, the action for this thing, and then just some more talking. This one's really weird. So this, I guess, is Nia, and I guess she's the Nexus 5 prototype, but it's really weird. She must be huge, because look at the size of the guy in front here. Unless it's a little kid, I'm not sure, but she is gigantic compared to him. I know she's up a bit here. She's standing on a platform, but still, you just look at the arms, like that arm compared to that arm. It's just, perspective is really wonky on here. So maybe it's a kid, I don't know, but we've got in the background Cal, and I can't even think of her name, from the slums. This is kind of how it's going, and I'm just kind of tired of trying to wait for something that's really land-breaking to happen. I think the second and third issues were very good on this, but it just seemed like it's fallen off the rails. And let's take a look at what else is going on with Titan here. We do have all these different trade paperbacks for Blade Runner, and we have the set of Blade Runner 2019 also ready to go. We get our cover gallery. Here is this is actually the cover here, isn't it? And this is cover B. And you can see that's Nia, and she's got this weird shaved thing. I don't know what's going on. And cover C, and this is the cover for the next issue on sale, October 21st, but I will not be partaking in this. While Nia and her people tried to contain the growing riot in the slums, Marcus meets Ilora, that's the Tyrell evil president, and reveals a shocking secret about his sister, Lydia Kine. Okay, so Marcus was the Asian guy, and Lydia Kine is the one that went the transgender swap, race swap, into a replicant. So that's what we got. Then we get the testimonials. Everybody loves this book, apparently. I'm not familiar with any of these sources here, but they might have been just talking about the first couple. The first few were pretty good, and then it just seems like it's been tailing off, so I cannot give it the good excavating seal of approval, unfortunately. But I do have more reviews. Good news. I have more reviews to come, so stand by. Thanks for stopping by and watching this review. As always, please like, please subscribe, please share, please leave comments if you wish. And we'll see you next time at the Temple of Tomes. This is Indie Comics Jones bidding you adieu.